knife, a cursed and heavy blade in the shadow of the wall. His mortal debts were paid with midnight and the rogue through the city of the strife. He walked the path of shadows to the edge of mortal life. Siric's madness reigned, a throne of bone and lies, while the souls of the departed heard the weeping of the skies. A man of duty rises where the gods of chaos fell, to break the chains of terror and the tyranny of hell.
The silver sword is drawn,
the mortal coil is thin,
the judgment of the scale
is ready to begin. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, silent the crown, golden the thread.
Justice in bone, mercy in dust, in the master of the crystal spire
we trust. Kelemvor. No more the screaming terrors of miracles rot and decay. He cast the mass of horror and the vanity away. A grey and solemn kingdom where the truth is finally known. The righteous find their peace, the faithless stand alone. He stripped away the cruelty, the whim of divine hate, to bring a cold, fair balance to the closing of the gate.
The silver sword is drawn,
the mortal coil is thin,
the judgment of the scale
is ready to begin. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, silent the crown, golden the thread.
Justice in bone, mercy in dust, in the master of the crystal spire
we trust.
It is not an end,
But a transition
a duty born of iron.
and contrition.
He took the mantle,
He felt the weight,
the mortal man who
mastered fate. Stands tall against the night, a beacon for the weary, a pale and steady light. He judges not with malice nor with the tyrant's hand, the high judge of the feud, the master of the land. From lion's bane to godhood, the legend is complete. The cycle of the living laid before his hallowed feet.
the lion's heart is still,
The eternal work is done,
the age of fair atonement
has finally begun. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, silent the crown, golden the thread.
Justice in bone, mercy in dust, in the master of the crystal spire
We trust. Kelemvor.
was in disarray when the heavens fell to toil and the sun turned cold and gray. Midnight was her name, with a heart of silver fire. Caught within a cosmic web, she climbed ever higher. Through the ruins of the past, where the old blood had been spilled, she carried hope within her hands. A prophecy fulfilled, from the mortal to the myth. She answered to the call to catch the falling stars before the end of all. The tablet of fate is written in gold, a story of power, a soul brave and bold. The sky is opening, the weave is mending. Mystra, mother of the weave, mistress of wonder, the bringer of light. Mystra, mother of the weave, guiding the spark through the dead of the night. Goddess of mystery, arcane and divine, the stars and the spells in her image align. She ascended on a pillar of 1,000 silver sighs, with the wisdom of the ages reflected in her eyes. No longer just a seeker, she became the living flow, the source of every incantation mortals come to know. From the spires of silvery moon to the towers of the south, her name is whispered reverently by every wizard's mouth. The guardian of the balance where the wild magic flows. She is the secret heartbeat that every sorcerer knows. The tablet of fate is written in gold, a story of power, a soul brave and bold. The sky is opening, the goddess is rising. Mystra, mother of the weave, mistress of wonder, the bringer of light. Mystra, mother of the weave, guiding the spark through the dead of the night. Goddess of mystery, arcane and divine, the stars and the spells in her image align. Midnight is gone, the mother remains, the avatar's journey, the sacrifice made, the price of the balance is finally paid. Command the elements, ignite the soul, the seventh circle, perfect Behold the Lady of Mysteries, in her robes of velvet blue, who turned the chaos of the fall into a world anew. She watches o'er the sages, she protects the sacred flame, and all who touch the infinite shall honor her great name. The queen of every ritual, the breath in every scroll, the magic of the universe is under her control. The balance is settled, the chaos has ceased, the power of midnight is finally released. The weave is glowing, Mystra is eternal. Mystra, mother of the weave, mistress of wonder, the night beneath the tower where the ancient echoes dwell. She learned the weave and how to command it well. Some mock saw the fire within her searching eyes before the shadow fell and the traitor claimed the prize. Hand on the wood, feeling the ancestors' breath, she claimed the mantle through the crucible of death. The legacy is heavy, the burden is vast. The ghosts of the masters are calling at last. The tower is waking, the staff is humming. Bardstep Tales, wielder of lightning, shield of the deep. Bardstep Tales, the promise is made, all the promises she'll keep. Servants to carry the shadow and flame. Water deep echoes the power of her name. The youngest to stand where the legends have stood, turning the dark into a greater good. Against the dragon cult and the schemes of the gold, a silver lightning breaks the winter's cold. She walked the halls of the mad mage maze and kept the city safe through the dragon heist haze. A hero in robes with steel in her soul, commanding the magic that only she must control. The burden is vast, the ghosts of the masters are calling at last. The tower is waking, the seventh is coming. Bardstep Tales, wielder of lightning, shield of the deep. Bardstep Tales, the promise is made, all the promises she'll keep. Seventh to carry the shadow and flame. Water deep echoes the power of her name. The staff chooses, the city survives. One hand on the history, one hand on the now. The crown of the mountain shall offer a bow. Unlock the secrets, unleash the light. The black staff is shining. The black staff is bright. No longer a student in the shadow of the great, she carved her own path through the weaving of fate. From the heights of the tower to the harbor's blue rim, the light of her magic will never grow dim. A beacon for seekers, a terror to foes. The power of sapphire forevermore grows. The legacy is honor, the path is set clear. The protector of millions has conquered her fear. The tower is rising. The black staff is here. where silence weaves its snare. A silver thread of treachery hangs heavy in the air. She is the breath of shadows, the mother of the lie, who demands her children suffer or in the darkness die. The great mother of chaos with 8 eyes of obsidian cold. A tapestry of slaughter in the stories yet untold.
Through the silence of the Underdark, she strikes the match and fans the spark.
The web is trembling, the queen is hungry.
Spin the venom, weave the bone.
Blood for the spider upon the throne.
Chaotic mother, cruel and divine.
The heart of the drow is her twisted design. Her temples run with crimson from the sacrificial blade, where the weak are cast in shadow and the powerful are made. There is no peace in the Zoberans and no mercy in the pit, just the frantic dance of spiders where the torch of hate is lit. She pits the son against the sire, the sister against the kin, a holy war of shadows where the most ruthless always win.
The silence of the Underdark, she strikes the match and fans the spark.
The web is trembling, the queen is hungry.
Lolth,
Spin the venom, weave the bone. Blood for the spider upon the throne.
chaotic mother,
Cruel and divine, the heart of the drow is her twisted design. Fear her touch, embrace the sting. The Drider screams, the ritual begins. Order is a tether, safety is a shroud. Break the spirit, break the proud. Behold, the goddess rising from the pits of ancient dread, with the souls of all her favorites hanging by a single thread. She laughs amidst the carnage of the houses she destroyed, a beautiful catastrophe within the endless void.
heart is broken, the trap is set.
Her children pay their bloody debt. The queen is feasting, the queen is chaos. Spin the venom, weave the bone. Blood for the spider upon the throne.
shadows grow long, the surface world hums its peaceful song. Silver moon sleeps in a veil of white, while the pit below prepares for the fight. Ebony skin in the pale starlight, poison steel hidden from sight. The spider's children begin to climb, counting the pulse, biding their time. The torches flicker, the air turns cold, a story of vengeance centuries old. The web is spun, the web is tied. Deep-born shadowbound, scatter the ashes on the ground. Underdark rising, the surface will bleed. Serve the mothers of the sea. They come from the silence. In the dark, tall elven spires, ivory and gold, broken by iron, cruel and cold. No warning cries, just the hiss of the boat. The spider queen's wrath, the lethal revolt. Drag them to chains where the sun never shines, into the depths of the obsidian mines. The fair folk scream as the darkness descends. This is the way your sanctuary ends. Lolth sees, Lolth knows. Where the shadow falls, chaos flows. Where the shadow falls, riders grow. The crystal shards, evil begins and grows. A carcastle, a full-made king, in the shadow of the light that the towers bring. Crenchiniban burns with a sickly glow, marshalling the giants from the wastes of snow. 10 towns trembles in the winter's breath, as the puppet mage hums a song of death. a blinding sun. The siege of the north has now begun. The ice will crack, the sky turns black. The crystal shard will not hold back. Crystal fire, frozen tears, 1,000 voices, 1,000 fears. Beneath the mountain, the shadow crawls. Stand your ground at the township wall. The shard is rising, the light is dying. But a drow walks the surface in the blinding white, with twin scimitars of dancing light. Drizzt strikes like the whirl of an icy storm. The lone drow's courage keeps the spirit warm. Bruno's axe carves a path through the fray. For Mithril Hall you can hear him pray. The king of the dwarves with the beard of fire, holding the line as the stakes grow higher. The gem is calling, the weak will fall. Regis plays the ruby, the halfling traps them all. Young Wolfgar leaps with Aegis fang, the thunder of the gods in the hammer's clang. He breaks the giants, he breaks the pride, with the companions fighting side by side. The wizard's tower, powerful and alone, is crumbling down to the cold unknown. The shard is buried, the madman gone, but the scars remain in the coming dawn. The blizzard breaks, the heroes stand, blood and silver on the frozen land. The North remembers.